This is a video about the new Wake Up Facebook study group. Good morning, this is Chris from Wake Up speaking. Now it's finally time to start the Wake Up Facebook group. I just started it on Facebook after a friend of mine, thank you Marcus, showed me how to do it. I have not been using Facebook for about 10 years or so. So I wasn't up to date, and excuse me for not immediately knowing how to do everything. I will find out by doing. But the group is there already. It's called Wake Up Fluffy Flamingos. It was too funny not to use it. I just had to use Fluffy Flamingos. That is Wake Up Fluffy Flamingos study group. And it is a discussion forum. From now on, I will not answer as many questions anymore on the YouTube group. The discussion is now shifted to Patreon and Facebook. At least my part. There are enough people on the YouTube channel who can answer questions, enough awake and conscious people. I don't have to do it necessarily. I want to focus now on the Patreon and Facebook pages, on which there will be discussions about important topics like what to do with lack of motivation, the first topic, which is a very common topic once awakening has happened. And an important topic, and a topic not many people really talk about, so we'll talk about it here and exchange experiences, exchange notes on eye level. I will be the admin, of course, but I will not be any kind of guru or authority in this group. Of course, I could teach things. There are things I can teach, like acupuncture and osteopathy and homeopathy and many other even weirder stuff, spiritual stuff as well. But what no one can teach is how to wake up and how to get enlightened. That will happen by itself. What is possible is to make you accident prone. Awakening and enlightenment are accidents, but it's possible to make you accident prone. And of course, the main reason of this group is the beacon thing. Most books and channels and sources on awakening and enlightenment make no distinction about what is what, and it's all just described as very, very positively, as a huge positive experience of well-being and bliss, which is not the whole truth. There are also more negative and difficult and dark sides of the thing, especially in the beginning. And the whole purpose of the YouTube channel and the Facebook and Patreon pages are to support those who struggle with those less talked about, more uncomfortable aspects. There are 175 subscribers on the YouTube channel now. Thank you very much. It grows very quickly at the moment. So I'm happy to see that my idea that this kind of information also needs coverage on the net is correct. And some of you had the idea to have a Facebook page to converse and discuss on, and this is what we will start now. Anyone can request to be invited to be part of the group, and the only two rules are to be kind and polite and not to do any kind of spamming or advertisement. Also, I really ask you that it is and will remain a no bullshit group. I don't want anyone to just talk about how great everything is. We know that this is the aim and that partly everything is great and wonderful, but it's about sharing experience, real experience, not just, oh, it's so beautiful, okay? I know everything is love, but I can't hear it anymore. I can't hear it anymore that people say everything is love. It's too fluffy for me. And this is also why the name of the group is Fluffy Flamingos, because it's not a fluffy group. Now, I learned in Auroville in India, the different parts of Auroville are named like with names like serenity and truth and light and what so on, yeah. And usually the opposite thing happens. In a place called truth, there will be a lot of liars and so on. So now I will do the opposite of the opposite. I will call the group Fluffy Flamingos, and there will be no fluffy flamingos and no fluffy talk. Only no bullshit hardliner UG style with no tolerance of beliefs. Any kind of beliefs are not invited in this group. Only real verifiable experience. What you yourself have experienced or what you're struggling with. Not some theory. No religions, no politics, only practical stuff. We can of course talk about spiral dynamics too, but it tends to become theoretical in second tier, so only practical stuff, please. And then let's see how it will develop and what develops out of it. I still think about the meeting possibility. Right now it's too crazy for that, but who knows, maybe next year or the year after. There could be a live meeting, which might not be necessary, but might be fun. And other possibilities are open. I just want to stay open, and I have no exact plan where it will go. Just go with the flow. Most similar YouTube channels like JP Sears, Awakening with JP, and Actualized.org with Leo, or Eckhart Tolle, there's no discussion forum there. You cannot talk with them. They're already too big, 1 million subscribers. They don't even have the time to answer questions. But this channel is still small, and we can do it. So let's do it. So invite every one of you to join the Wake Up Fluffy Flamingo study group on Facebook. Link is below in the description. And special thanks to all Patreon users. Yeah, everyone who is on the Wake Up What is Awakening Patreon page. Thank you very much. I really think that donations are the way to go, because usually people cannot appreciate things that cost nothing. So I also invite you to join me on Patreon, so that I can go on making this channel and these sites for free. Because time is the most valuable thing we have, and making this kind of content takes time. Also, everything I say and write on these channels and pages is based on experience and not theory. Even if it sounds theoretical, it's not theory, it's practice. So I'm looking forward to see you all on Facebook and have great discussions and exchange of experience with you. See you soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for joining me on Patreon and sharing the videos with your friends. Go, go, go. Wake up, fluffy flamingos.